All right, so I got my boy 2GramCam here. Y'all know what I'm saying. So, like, tell
Girl,
them,
Cam.
like, like, tell them like how old you is and where you from, bro.
Yeah, I just turned 33 for real. I'm old head, gang. God, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, though.
That's
North.
hard.
Yeah.
I didn't know
But
you
two
was.
gram Cam, too. You said 2 Cam.
Oh,
Nigga butchered my name. 2 Cam, y'all.
oh, my fault, bro.
Yeah, you good. It's a mix of tongue twister. It's all good.
Okay, for sure. I,
Yeah.
I didn't I didn't know you was 33 though. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody be figuring it, bro. I'm really OG out here. They be thinking I'm they age, y'all age. Nigga think I'm 20 something. Nah,
Okay, for
got the
sure.
easy E effect.
Okay, so like for people just tapping in, like who was 2gram Cam before like the music started getting traction?
Shit. I was still 2 gram for real. I've been 2 gram for a minute because of what I had going on in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So that's just always kind of, it's been my moniker for a minute for real though, low key. Down, same nigga, just down giving the people what they want in a different way, you know?
Okay, so like where did like your name like 2gram Cam like really come from, and when did it become like more than just like a nickname?
Shit, I got that shit when I was kind of really in the streets. Is goddamn, I used to bunt the weed and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know shit. It's just I forget how I even got the nickname, bro. But I just didn't. I didn't have this shit. I was something else before that. Camlet Kush or some shit like that. I forgot, bro. But I just always had like weed related names, bro. Just because I was always the weed man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah, hell yeah, shit like that. Just my shit, that shit. Then I started rapping and shit. I just kept the name. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
okay. So like growing like what part of like your upbringing like shaped like your hunger like the most?
Yeah. I always been like an outgoing individual for real. Listen, I'm from North Memphis. I'm from Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? We all kind of wild. Everybody from where I'm from, just I'll kind of be on the same shit. So really, just my environment for real. That's just what we was doing. Just we all be on the same shit. If you run into anybody else from where I'm from, most other Memphis artists, we probably like minded on the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So what do you feel like people get like what do outsiders get wrong about like Memphis?
Uh, Nothing really. Shit. It's probably what it look like for real. It's fucked up place. It ain't. I mean, it's cool, but it ain't really somewhere I tell people to just go kick shit. Honestly, if I'm being honest, you know what I'm saying? I love my city, but shit, it is a little. You feel me? It's probably some better places you could go to. I say that.
Okay. Okay, so like the brand, like the Trap Samurai branding is different. What does that like represent mentally for you?
Shit, I really just got down. I always had like trap theme tapes. I did the whole Traptopia series. I did Trap Soul. And when I made this tape, a lot of the shit when I first started, goddamn, just putting the songs together, I just felt like this shit kind of had like a trap Asian type of feel to it. So just ran with the trap samurai type shit. Like it just hit me. I was just fucking with it. I don't know. Most of my shit just kind of hit me like out the blue. Like, oh, that shit'd be hard. You know what I'm saying? I just be sitting around thinking, boom, some shit has just come to me, and I just run with the idea. I always kind of just been like that with my music. I try not to overthink it. Whatever just feel good at the time, I run with it and mold around that. You feel me?
Okay. So
Yeah, yeah.
is that like a alter ego like energy, or do you is that like your just your real personality like amplified?
Yeah, I got many egos for real. Now that you say that, I never thought about that, but I do got hella alter egos. Yeah, definitely one of my alter ego. I got a smooth ego, like you know what I'm saying, on some shit. Like I'm a smooth nigga anyway though. But then I do got like a rowdier, darker side. You know what I'm saying? But I just shit. On my new life, I just had a little girl and all that shit. I've been kind of more on the chill way, trying to goddamn puts a little more positivity in my music. Like I still speak on what I speak on, but I try to I'm trying to be more positive in my music. Like
Oh wait, Graham, your mic muted.
uh, yeah, I said with the new tech, yeah, I just gotta call my back. I try to do my own thing for real. Everybody kind of on the drill shit, killing niggas, this and that all day. You know, 1,000 murders. I be trying to speak on some other shit. You know, still show niggas how to get to the money. Like you know what I'm saying? It's more than just killing niggas 100 times and shit like that. So that's kind of what I be trying to be on. Like you know what I mean?
Okay, so like, how has like being a father like changed the way like you make music, and like how do you balance that like with making music?
Really gave me a lot more motivation lately for real. If I could say anything. Hold on. So be a little more positive in the shit that I say. Like, you know what I'm saying? I still say the same shit, but I try not to be so dark. You know what I'm saying? And I incorporated that into some of my music. Like, you know, I speak on my daughter or something in the songs or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit
Okay,
like that. Give me more inspiration and content type shit. More to talk about. Like, I'm a new father, so it's just goddamn seeing shit from a different view. You know what I mean? And you probably have to have your child to understand, but yeah, just give
okay,
you a different outlook on shit, make you want to go hard in the right direction. You feel me? So instead of speaking on crashing out, I speak on trying to get shit together. Or, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do right. You know what I mean? Stay locked in, shit like that. It's just another driving force for real, which I already had in drive, you know. But just another goddamn shit. Just turn the V6 to a V8. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Make the engine a little more powerful, give you a little more kick behind you.
okay. So how intentional are you with like visuals and like your image?
Uh, well, lately I've been very intentional. If you ask some people around me, they'll probably tell you I don't really take this shit serious as I should. But lately I've been trying to be a full-time rapper because most of the like all the shit you heard and all that, I really just doing this shit as a hobby. Never really looked at it as like a career. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
had other shit going on. I really make money doing other shit. So, but now I'm trying to take that same focus and channel it into the music. You know what I'm saying? Same type of results that I get out of other shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So do you see yourself more of a brand or just an artist who makes music?
Definitely a brand. I got a lot of shit going on. I got a clothing line, two clothing lines I work with. Do shows, parties. I definitely do it all. Jack of all trades and the master of some for real, you know. But I definitely see this shit as a brand. I am an artist, but I be having my hands in so much shit. Like definitely a brand for real. I'm not a uh, uh, one hit pony, bro. I got down do a lot. So definitely a real brand. Got a lot of people behind me in the scenes doing other shit. We pushing a lot of agendas around here.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you have built like real numbers like independently. Like when did it start like feeling real?
Uh, to be honest, I don't know. I still feel like to me, I still probably don't see the numbers how other people see the numbers because I feel like I could be doing a lot more. You know what I mean? Honestly, sometimes I get the gauging myself based off of the people around me, and most of the people around me way up here in this music shit. You feel me? So I'm still trying to make it feel real to me, if that makes sense. Like I'm still trying to get through the door in my eyes for real.
Okay. What's something people don't understand about like being independent?
Um, shit. Uh, Being independent, I ain't gonna lie, it's really all on you for real. It's gonna be what you make it, bro, and that's wholeheartedly. So I say that you need to you need to have some money first of all, and you gotta be consistent for real. Consistency probably the biggest thing I preach to somebody. Even though I need to goddamn practice what I preach, I'm probably the most inconsistent rapper you gonna run across. But shit, yeah, gotta really be consistent, bro. This shit gonna take you as far as you really wanted to take it. You know what I'm saying? Cause you ain't really got no label scheduling your whole rollouts. You gotta be the manager, the artist, down there, the content creator. You gotta run all your pages. You just gotta be hands on with everything for real. It's not like I got 20 people working all this shit for me. Like everything you see me put out, I probably was hands on with that shit. Definitely, like everything to the shows, anything I do, like I have to set it up. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Okay.
lot of work, but I do fuck with the freedom of it because I do got other friends that's not independent, and that shit, it's pros and cons to both of them. So you know, it's all about how you want to goddamn run your craft for real. Me personally, I'd rather have full freedom with my music. You know, I ain't got nobody telling me when I can drop, when I gotta drop. When I drop, I get the money from my drops. I don't gotta, you know,
Okay.
I don't gotta work with no people I don't want to work with. I don't gotta do nothing I really don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Other than the shit that I have to do. You know what I'm saying? For me to grow. But as far as the gimmicks and shit, I don't really have to play those. So I fuck with that.
Okay. So like, what's harder, building buzz or maintaining it?
Definitely maintaining it because you'll get complacent. You know what I'm saying? You will get to a certain spot where you feel like, okay, I'm just good. I'm lit now. Everywhere I go, every niggas know me. I'm good. But shit, really, if you ain't working, you goddamn hurting for real. You know what I'm saying? But I've learned that over time. I've been rapping for a minute, so I'm still learning in this shit. You know what I'm saying? But definitely maintaining it because once you get to a certain spot, people want to be constantly fed. You know what I'm saying? Like you give a motherfucker a steak the first time, that's cool, but what you got next time, you can't keep giving them steak. Motherfucker might want lamb, then lobster. You get what I mean? Like you got to keep coming with these 5-star courses. So, shit.
Okay, I
It's
get
like
it.
you trying to outdo yourself, and yourself might be your old self might be prime Kobe. You feel me? So you trying to out really just it's really you just trying to really keep up with yourself. I ain't really never tried to keep up with nobody else. I be trying to do better than last year me. You know what I'm saying? I try to rap better than the old me. I go listen to my old shit before I make some new shit and try to be harder than the old Cam. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit be difficult though. The old Cam snapping too. You know what I mean? So shit, it be like that. Staying creative, coming up with new shit to rap about. After so long, I feel like you done said everything. Find new shit to do. You gotta go do shit so you can have experience to rap about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't rap about shit you don't know. So you really gotta get out in the world and just keep moving around, making new experiences and new memories and new shit to goddamn talk about, having new situations. But life got a way of creating all that shit for you, low key for real.
Okay. So when people like, how would you describe like your sound in like one sentence?
I make trap jazz. Uh, for sure. Yeah, I
Okay.
ain't gonna yell at you too much on the track. I'm real trap jazz, some shit you can go to sleep to down there. You can wake up, go to sleep to it. However you want to do it. Make real trap morning music though, you feel me?
Okay, so like when people compare you to other artists in your lane, how would you take that?
I don't know. I don't think nobody really sound like me, so I don't really I get a few comparisons, but shit, I don't be tripping this. I mean, shit, that's how they feel. That's just people' personal opinion, you know. I do have inspirations and shit like niggas I used to listen to and I kinda slick. I guess I did draw inspiration from them, but you know, everybody do that. Everybody listen to somebody.
Okay, so like who was some of your early inspirations?
I used to fold Pablo one back in the day. I really listen to a lot of old school music though, bruh. Like I listen to a lot of Frankie and Beverly and Mays, Lonnie Liston. I listen to a lot of music with no words for real. Like a lot of my songs come from samples and shit. Like I like sampling artists and shit. So I also listen to a whole lot of Currency. He probably one of my favorite rappers. You feel me? I draw a lot of inspiration from him, especially with beat selection. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I probably take Pablo One goddamn style and mixed it with Currency beat selections.
Okay, so at what point does influence turn into like carving your own legacy?
Um, Once you start goddamn getting your footing in this shit for real, like when you first start rapping, you probably are gone. You probably gonna have a rapper that you kind of like base the way you rap off of just because you just started. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have some type of style. It's just like playing basketball or anything else. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have a favorite legend. You know what I mean? You gonna try to hoop. I'm trying to hoop like LeBron or Kobe or Jordan. Like you gonna have a style. But then as you grow into it, the shit become your own and you put your own spin onto it and you make it your own shit. And then people start drawing inspiration from you. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear a lot of niggas that do rap like me, I feel like sometimes. But I fuck with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. When I hear a nigga that coming like me on the track, I like that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with that shit. I've always wanted to be an inspiration. So,
Okay, so like what separates like 2 gram Cam from everyone else like trying to pop right now?
um, like I said, I really, uh, yeah, I mean, we all really the same for real, bro. We all just trying to make it, just creatives. I guess, yeah, I do have my own style, the way I go about this trap music shit. I'm not really the typical artist, I guess. Especially my flow. It's very unorthodox, you know what I'm saying? Probably one of the few niggas that continuously rap off beat type shit on purpose, like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I don't know, man. I can't say for real.
Okay,
I just feel like I'm different in the way I think too. Also, I am very independent. You know what I mean? Uh, Other than that, man, I'm pretty much goddamn, you know, another nigga just trying to make it too for real. I just know I'm hard, so I know this shit gonna pop. You know, I just gotta let these folks hear this shit. But I don't think I'm a goddamn alien or no shit like that. I get up trying to make some money just like the next nigga fool. You know what I mean?
okay, so like what headspace are you usually in when you create?
Uh, I create randomly, so normally I be in a chill mood. It depends. A lot of shit though. If I'm mad enough, I'll make some shit too. But normally I'll be in a seclude. I like to be secluded and I take my time. I just randomly create. I might just sit down at the computer. I record at home. I got an in-home studio, so it's really random. But I definitely be in a focused mood. I can't really record with a lot of distractions around me and shit. I gotta be kind of to myself or whatever. That's how I like to record in seclusion when I'm locked in. And when I feel like I actually got something to rap about, I don't really try to force it. If I don't feel like rapping, I'm not gonna rap. I be in a rapping mood, a rapping headspace on God. I be feeling like being a rapper for the day, which probably ain't all the time, but trying to goddamn get better at that.
Okay, so do you go into like sessions with intention or do you let the beat guide you?
I definitely let the beat guide me. I don't write nothing for real. So I normally I pull some shit up, and I don't really pre-plan beats for real at all. Cause if I do, then I start rapping over it as I'm listening to it, and then when I come back to it, I have this sense that I already rapped on the shit. So I like to get on the computer, pull up some shit, and when I hear it, I damn it don't even listen to the whole beat. I pull that bitch up immediately, and me and the beat get to know each other personally over words. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so like what's one record you made that shifted your belief like in yourself?
Mm. Let me think. Probably Gucci boots, bro. I dropped the first Chatopia and I made Gucci boots. Actually, I take it back. I got a song called Nemo. Made this shit a long time ago though, but when I made Nemo, I knew like, okay, nigga, you got some shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, you got some. You kind of hard for real. Like, and the fact is, yeah, I didn't write. I don't write. I just went in there, down there, one take the shit, and I was around a bunch of people too. And I just came out the booth. They was just like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I had just started rapping. They like, oh shit. God damn. Like, so that's when I knew I was like, okay. And I did it with somebody else who had been rapping for a long time and they was trying to get on the song. They was supposed to get on the song with me and shit. They didn't even want to get on the song no more. They was like, fuck it. Just you could do this one by yourself. I can't even, I was just like, I knew okay, all right. Might be a little different in this shit. This a little, also, when I moved to LA and I just instantly linked with Ono, Funny, Warhol, and they kind of just immediately gravitated to me and was like, okay, yeah, bro, they just started throwing me on their albums and shit. I didn't never ask for none of that. They would kind of try to force me to rap type shit. It's like, okay, maybe you are harder than you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So are you chasing hits or are you building like a catalog?
I'm building a catalog, but I need hits too. I want it all for real. I need the whole fiasco, goddamn. I need the hits, the fan base. I need the catalog. I need the money with it. I need the whole. I need everything I could get out this shit for real. I feel like this shit. I feel like this shit verbal gold. You know what I mean? Like, oh God, trying to turn these rounds to a Rolls Royce for real.
Okay. So what's the hardest part about like leveling up?
Like I say, bro, just really consistency, bro. Consistency gonna be your biggest goddamn obstacle. Cause there's gonna be times when you don't feel like doing it, but if you stay at these people's face for long enough, they'll forget you and move on to the next nigga that's outworking you. You know what I'm saying? So anything, really, just being a consistent rapper. And you see a lot of rappers do that shit. They take a lot of time out. They start rapping for a long time, but then you got niggas like Young Boy who just never stopped rapping since he started rapping, and you see where it get him. You feel me? Niggas just through the roof with this shit. So really just goddamn staying, keeping that hunger and keeping yourself humble enough to know like, all right, hard work is what got me to however far I am. So even harder work is what's gonna push me farther. And that's really just about it for real. You just gotta work, bro. This shit a job at the end of the day. It's like you said, career type shit. You
Okay,
gotta
so
work.
like what sacrifice did you have to make that most people didn't see?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kind of just went out on a limb with this shit. Like before I started rapping, I had did like 3 years in prison or whatever. I got out. I ain't really had shit. I ain't really had no set plan. but I had a drive, you know what I mean? So I said one day I literally just got up, left my apartment in Mississippi, and I moved to Texas with my friend for a month, learned a few skills. Then I bought a one-way ticket to LA, bro. And shit, I didn't really have nothing set. I ain't really had no money. I kind of just went out there on the whim, just knowing that I was ready to work hard and goddamn make some shit happen. And shit, it just ended up working out for my benefit, you know. But shit, that shit was a real sacrifice. I had to really make myself uncomfortable and just get out of my comfort zone completely and just get up and just basically just, for all intents and purposes, just basically jumped off a fucking cliff. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, fuck it. I'm just finna go out there and try to make it happen. I had a cousin out there and a friend out there. And shit, I just, as soon as I touched down out there, I just hit the ground running. Just every day I'm up early and staying up late, just trying to rub elbows with the right people, just do whatever. Just trying to goddamn get my name out there, work, make bread, just really get this shit going. But shit, hard work gonna win every time for sure.
Okay, so do you feel like this is about proving yourself? You know, proving people wrong or proving yourself right?
Uh, really proving myself right and other people right, cause my support system probably goddamn believe in me more than I do. To be real with you, bro, they push me more than I push my damn self. You know, so I ain't really trying to prove nobody wrong. I don't feel like I got a lot of doubters. If anything, I feel like my team rooting for me, and most of the world is. I don't really get a lot of hate for real, bro. I get a lot more love than I get hate. So I really just be trying to prove them right. You know what I'm saying? Because they the ones that be telling me all the time, hey, bro, you take this shit seriously. You know, you could put the other shit down and we could goddamn do way more with this. So I'm really just trying to prove them right, for real. If that makes sense. I got other people depending on me and this shit. It ain't just me.
Okay, so like, where do you see 2 gram cam in 3 years?
Shit, on your billboards, at least goddamn 10, 12 more projects out. I'm going on the run now. I'm dropping, ain't no trying, I'm dropping a project at least every 2 months for the rest of this year. I already got three more lined up. So yeah, man, I just see me growing tremendously in the next 3 years for sure.
Okay, so what does winning actually mean to you right now?
Uh, Winning to me right now would be me being able to leave the streets completely alone and take care and feed my family off this music for real. That would be a win for me.
Okay, so when your name like gets mentioned in rooms you're not in, what do you want them to say?
I fuck with bro. Hard worker. He going crazy.
Okay, okay, so like, what keeps you going like when motivation drops?
Yeah. Right now my little girl for real. I know I gotta get up and goddamn do something. Feel me? God create a better life for her. So really that's my main motivation right now. My goddamn girl and my little girl. Trying to make sure my girl's straight
Okay,
and
so
spoiled. Yeah. Keep them that way.
what's uh what message do you want people to hear underneath the music?
Mm. Really, you could just be yourself, bro. You ain't gotta be like everybody else. You ain't gotta crash out, do what everybody else doing. You can live your life and make whatever decisions you want, but goddamn, you could be a cool nigga. You ain't gotta go for no bullshit, be no sucker. You ain't gotta do no gimmicks for real. You could really just work hard and goddamn get up every day, get after this shit and shit. You take care of business, it'll take care of you. That's really what I push for real.
Okay,
Get to the money. All that other shit is really irrelevant. Don't be letting these women get you sidetracked for real. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of messages I push.
So this the last question. So if you could talk to your younger self for like 30 seconds, what would you say?
Keep going, nigga. Just keep going. I probably tell myself, don't take no breaks like I did, but you know, can't do that. So, but if I could, I'd tell myself, keep going and never take your foot off these folks' neck ever. Exactly what I tell myself. On God, don't stop till it pop all the way.
Okay, so like for like people who's new and want to find you, like where could they find you? Like on social media?
I'm on all platforms, but I'm on I got a new gram, 2 gram official. I'm on TikTok, 2GramCam. But other than that, I really just I'm probably more seen on musical platforms. I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, going crazy. SoundCloud go over crazy. Shit, yeah, you really find me more musically than you could probably find me on social media, bro. My music is kind of speaking for me right now. They keep taking my social medias and shit. You know how that shit go.
Yeah, I feel that.
Hell yeah, yeah.